Hey everybody, I got a couple questions about the crayon resist that I just put up the video, so I'm going to do it real quick. Now, as you can see, I'm using my YouTube uploader. Let me move back for a second. And, oh my goodness, I just had a little bit of water. Okay. So it's not going to be like the greatest quality because I'm not doing it on my good, my good camera and all that funky stuff. But it's going to get this thing done. So what I thought I would do is, I just have a regular piece of paper, and I have an orange crayon, and the question was, will this work with other crayons, other colors? So I'm going to do a few other colors, and we're going to do a very quickie, sometimes quickies are good, video. So that was orange, and I'll just pour these out. What I do to these poor crayons, I don't know if you could see, like this poor little thing. I use them for so many different things. I'll have to do some more. If you guys like crayon art, I love doing crayon art. So, I can do a few more, like some cool videos to add some things to your art journals and stuff like that with crayons. I love doing it. I do enjoy me a crayon or two. And we'll do green. 'Cause who doesn't love green? And this color, and let's just do a star, because I'm a superstar. We're all superstars. And what else? What else? Oh my god, how about my big hairy arm in the way? That's fancy. How about some pink? And we'll just do a circle. And look at that. I don't even know what color that could be. Let's see. We'll do a circle here. It looks like red. And I'm going to do like a, kind of like a swirly swirl to see, like, because I want to see the colors. I'm going to do push a little harder, because I'm going to see the colors of the paint if it goes in there and then it resists. Might have to push a little harder. A little, I don't know exactly what that is, but that's a little something. Maybe this weekend I'll do a video where I draw a face in a crayon. And then, like, see, because, like, it's so much fun just to sit and play, isn't it? Okay, so real quick, before I start getting all crazy and wacko, as I like to do, I'm just going to go in here and pick some colors. I want to kind of stick with the lighter colors first. And let's go over the purple. Alright. That off. And I think it'll be better if it's thicker. So let me take my purple and kind of give it a, I think the thin line, because the line was too thin. We shall see. Put some orange. And we'll go over this and this. We'll go over this, and then some red. I can see it resisting. Can you see it resisting on the purple? Now, let's try something. I don't know why I was so loud when I said now. Like now, let's just give a little squirt on these other things. Ooh, fancy. On these other ones that we're going to put the excuse me, the watercolor paint on. Now, also I want to tell you, if you have acrylic paint, water it down. Alright, I'll do a little sample of that too, real quick. You know not to ask questions. I get on the computer and then I go crazy. Oh my god, I didn't rinse the brush off that well, so I don't know. This is going to be a muddy poopy color, but that's okay. And we're going to see, and you can see it like resisting the underneath. Not really happy with the way that started, but it is resisting. And then we're going to go up here. And it's resisting there. Look at it, how fun! Resisting there. The more water, the better, if that makes sense. So I'm going to set this aside for, oh, I didn't do that little green little friend. Let me do the green friend. And then I'm going to do, I know you guys are like, why can't you just do a short video and just show us? Let's do some blue. Some light blue. I love these Crayola watercolors. I have expensive ones that just sit there. And I swear they look and they're like, but why are you ignoring me? But I just love these Crayola ones because they do what I want them to do. Okay. So, I'm just going to set this aside for a memento to dry while, and you can see I was playing, and that is also the, and these are not gessoed. So if you want to gesso, that's a whole other thing. You can. There's nothing wrong with gessoing. But I just wanted to show you basic in case you don't have gesso. So let's try another piece of paper. And I'm still here. So I'll cut this in piece. And we are going to take our crayons, and I'm just going to do circles. I'm going to push, you want to kind of push hard, or I don't know if I can do a fanciful face, but we'll do a quick face. Has kind of funky eyes. I don't know, it's kind of some kind of monster. She's like a funky monkey. And we'll just color those lips in. Point is just to see the resist. And then we'll do some teal and we'll give her some really cool eyebrows. Yeah, that's not really my best face drawing, but you understand. And then we'll pick some, I don't know, some yellow maybe. I don't know if yellow will show up, but I'll just give her squiggly hair like I have. Because who doesn't love squiggly hair? And then, just for whatever, I'm going to do a heart down here, so. And these are all the colors, not just white. And now, let's go into our acrylic paint, shall we? And I'm just going to give her, I'm just going to go over, well, I don't want to use that color. Think. Okay, I'm just going to use a little pink. Pink. It has nothing in it, and probably nothing will come out because that's just how it works. And I'm going to squirt it on there. But what I'm going to do is, and this is just a regular acrylic paint. What am I, Italian also? I mean, I am Italian, but I got an Italian accent. And you want to water it down. My God, I got paint all over my special pajama arting pants. Same ones you see me in all the time. And you just want to, like I said, you really kind of want to water it down. Because that is the water is what's going to resist the wax. Now, for the fun. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Let's give it a little squirt of water. And we'll leave that dry for a second. And we'll see if the acrylic watered down paint works as good as the watercolor. Now back to our watercolor. And I'm gonna, which I usually don't wipe up and waste that. I would put that in my journal or on a page that I'm doing the mixed media thing on, but right now I'm just trying to do what I could do. Now you can see this obviously is not dry all the way, but I'm just going to go in and dot the wax parts, as you can see. I think it's time for me to use a new paper towel at some point, but not now. But I will tell you this, and you can see I'm just wiping as I go in. Let's see if I can bring it down here more. You get such a shitty thing when you video on YouTube. I hate it. But look at that. Fancy. So once these are dry, you'll go back in. Okay, now if I heat it with my heat gun, what it's going to do, it's going to melt the wax, and we don't want that. God, it's like a horrible picture. But you see, it does work. And like I said, I'm just going to kind of go over it all now. Just to kind of dry it. And look. I like the white because it, you know, it's like kind of a cool technique. However, you don't have to just use the white. You can use any color in the box. And look, I mean, look how cool that looks. And this is just with watercolor over it, the Crayola watercolor. And if you have any other kind of watercolor, it works. So all those colors in your box, play with, and the harder you press, like you can see on this one right here, I pressed pretty hard. And you get a nice clear, you know what I mean? So you don't want to just do like a light touch. You kind of want to give it a nice, you know, nice thing there. And again, here's this one. Now I just let the stuff dry on here. I didn't have like the red crayon all the way solid, so where I didn't have it solid, you can see it, you know, the color soaked into the paper because the wax wasn't protecting it, which is essentially what it's doing. Now for acrylic. Let's wipe and see what happens. Yeah. Same thing. Wow. And when you, and I didn't let this dry all the way, of course, but you can really see, especially when you buff it, like buff the wax part. I mean, look how that yellow came up. And that's on top of, the, you know what I mean, the pink. So, acrylic paint, I don't know what kind of face that is. Don't ask what I did. I was just playing. But the acrylic paint, definitely, as long as you water it down a lot, and I would probably even spray your paper before you put the paints on after you draw. But water it down, and you get the same thing. And you got these two little fancies. So, yes, other colors work. So have a blast. Use your stencils, draw, doodle, do whatever you want, and have fun. And I hope this helped. Thanks, guys.